Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer. We are looking at a massive, fundamental shift happening right now in education, artificial intelligence in student writing. We're going to explore what actually happens when AI tools aren't just, a hot topic of discussion in the classroom, but become an active, deeply integrated part of how students actually learn to write. It's a major paradigm shift for sure.
So, what exactly happens when artificial intelligence completely enters the realm of student writing? Think about it for a second. Historically, learning to write has been this entirely human, deeply internal cognitive process. It's a struggle, right? You're wrestling to formulate an argument, structure your thoughts, and eventually discover your own unique voice. But now, well, we're introducing a non-human intelligence directly into that highly personal developmental space. AI is no longer just kind of sitting adjacent to writing, it's practically pulling up a chair and becoming an active participant in the drafting process itself.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how clearly it marks a major departure from the traditional model. Just think back to the tools we used to rely on: a pencil, a typewriter, even a basic digital word processor. Those tools were entirely inert. They literally only recorded what the student's brain generated, nothing more. But with modern AI writing tools, the tool itself actually possesses generative capabilities. It's a completely different dynamic. The fundamental relationship between a student and a blank page has been permanently altered. So the crucial point is really understanding what makes these specific technologies so unique. We're not just talking about your standard spell check or basic writing aids here. AI writing tools bring massive computational power, advanced pattern recognition, and incredibly complex language models directly into the drafting phase. It's an entirely different beast from simply looking something up in a digital encyclopedia, because these models actually assist in the generation and the structuring of the writing itself. That is the true technological leap we're examining today.
And this brilliantly illustrates perhaps the most critical consideration of the whole situation. These tools are being utilized specifically by school students. We aren't just talking about professional authors trying to beat writer's block or corporate executives using AI for workplace efficiency. We're talking about children, young adults who are still in that absolutely crucial developmental phase of literally learning how to think critically and communicate their ideas effectively. When you apply generative AI to this specific demographic, the stakes for their cognitive development are incredibly high.
Which inevitably leaves us with a critical, unavoidable question to ponder. How will these AI tools ultimately shape the future of school students? As generative AI just becomes totally normalized in the classroom, we really have to consider how it shifts the core learning process itself. I mean, if the tool is doing the heavy lifting of generating the writing, how exactly does the student grow? It's a remarkably complex reality we're all going to have to navigate moving forward. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me on this explainer today. Stay curious, and I'll catch you next time.